Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And we're back, bringing you all our thoughts on everything happening in nerd culture. Small break last week. Now we're back. James, I can't believe that you are podcasting with us 12 midnight
That's
from your
dedication.
time. Dedication to the pod. I appreciate
With
it.
a 13-hour time gap.
Yes.
Yeah.
James is in the capital of nerd culture right now. James, tell everyone where you are.
I'm in Tokyo, Shinjuku to be exact.
Nice. James is living the nerd dreams. You have to tell us all about, well, you said you just got there, but you have to tell us all about what you've done so far and what you're planning on doing and how long you're going to be there for.
I got you. Should I go ahead and get that out of the way?
I mean, I wouldn't say out of the way.
I'm excited to hear it. Like, that's might as well get to it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Should I spill the beans? Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. So I came to Tokyo for Halloween, pretty much specifically. I had the idea of, oh, maybe I should go to Tokyo for Halloween because I hear Halloween's a big deal out here, and from what I've seen so far, it is. So I got here Friday. Well, I left home Thursday. This 13-hour time difference is about probably 15, 16 hours total of flying. So quite a long journey day or travel. But yeah, when I landed, it was about 4 p.m. on Friday here. So from leaving Thursday morning to actually getting off the plane and it being Friday, I'm still actually jet lagged. So that's why I've been kind of sleep all day today, just about. But yeah, Friday I didn't really do anything. I got to the hotel, went to sleep because I was tired. Couldn't really sleep on a plane like that. Then I woke up, it was like midnight, and I was just walking around, found some food. Saturday, I went to a Halloween festival. So there was it was like a parade, and then in the park there was a festival going on. So there were cosplayers everywhere. I didn't have a costume on. I just had my regular outfit on. But yeah, there were cosplayers everywhere. It was dope to see. So yeah, Halloween is a super big deal. People were dressed all ages, dressed in different costumes from different fandoms. So mostly anime and gaming fandoms typically. I haven't seen too many US comic heroes, so it's pretty much just anime and gaming out here. Um, then Saturday night, I went to. I have a friend. He lives out here. We went to high school together. So I hit him up before I came, and I was like, "Hey, what's the moves?" So he told me some moves. So I linked up with him. I went out clubbing Friday night. Saturday night. So that's when I went to. We were in Shibuya, yeah, Shibuya, Japan. So that's where it's kind of some of the nightlife stuff is. They were cracking down on like police presence because there was a Halloween incident. I think it was in Korea actually, where I don't know exactly what happened. I think there was just like stampeding or something, but yeah, a lot of people ended up passing away. So they were trying to crack down on like Halloween stuff out here. So yeah, it was restricted to certain areas where you could do like your partying and stuff like that. You couldn't just roam the streets because usually people would just roam the streets. It was kind of like just trick or treat outside. Well, not trick or treat, but like gathering outside. Um, but yeah, we went clubbing. I had on a costume. I had a Michael Jackson costume on, so from Thriller. So I looked pretty cool out there. And a lot of people recognized it. I was thinking that there were going to be more just kind of random costumes, but it was still mostly anime and gaming Halloween costumes that I was seeing. So, but I did see some like Mario and Luigi. So that was, I guess, US based. But I mean, Mario and Luigi are Japanese, well, Italian plumbers that are popular in America. But yeah, I've seen a lot of Mario and Luigi. But yeah, for the most part, still all anime and gaming. There were a couple of like the US Halloween. So like Jason, Michael Myers, a couple of those guys were out there. And then people were actually in their masks in the clubs too. So that was surprising that they allowed people to come in there. And then some people had their props and stuff like that. So a guy had like a prop knife. So I was like, okay, that's unusual. But you could tell it was fake, but they would have it in the club. Which
that is unusual that they would let them in with that. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it was Halloween, so I guess anything goes. So yeah, but we went to a couple different clubs. We went to probably like 3 different clubs Saturday. So yeah, it was cool. Club hopping. I took initially I took a taxi out there, then we just kind of walked around from district to district. So first we started off in Shibuya, then we walked down to I want to say Roppongi or Shinjuku. I don't know exactly where, but we walked somewhere else. And then we went to different clubs there. And then I think I left the club before them because those guys are part jams. I left the club at like 4. And they were still in there rocking. So it was a long night to say the least. I got there probably like 10:30. So from 10:30 to 4, we were clubbing. Not all in the same club the whole time. And then
Yeah.
sometimes spent walking around. Then we took a little break when we were walking, we grabbed some food. All the 7-Elevens and like Family Mart convenience stores, they have like legit food in there. So yeah, we stopped, grabbed some food. They refreshed on alcohol. I got some water because I was good. I was good on drinking. So and I'm out here by myself too, so I don't want to be lit like that out here. So
Yeah.
yeah, clubbing, that was done at like 4. I got back to the room. The sun was about to start coming up. Tried to go to sleep. I slept for like 2 hours, then yeah, I was back up. So um yeah, the jet lag is still killing me currently. Uh
Yeah,
yeah, today,
that's a rough jet lag. You're literally a whole day, not a whole day, but
right.
a whole half a day ahead. Yeah.
Then it actually gets really dark out here really quick. So probably like 5, it's like pitch black. So
Mm,
yeah, the sun goes down. When it goes down, it goes down. So
yeah.
yeah, it gets super dark. But yeah, Sunday I didn't really do much. I went, got some food, got some donuts there, came back to the room, went to sleep. So people can smoke in the clubs here, and I'm allergic to cigarette smoke, so you might hear it in my voice a little bit. But
Mm.
yeah, it was not a good time for me around all the cigarette smoke. So as much fun as I was having, I was like, oh man, it's still cigarettes all over, and then my clothes are still kind of smell like smoke. So I think I'm gonna go get them washed or something. I tried to air dry them in the bathroom, but it didn't work too well. I mean, it worked at a decent level, but not that well. But yeah, I'm in my hotel now. I got my hotel robe on,
I
APA
could tell.
Hotels. That's where I stayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I actually just put this on. I wasn't even wearing this at first, but I was like, oh, I should put this on. Um, but yeah, my hotel room. So space is a commodity in Japan or in Tokyo. So yeah, my hotel room. This is pretty much the whole thing.
Oh wow, it's small.
It's yeah,
Yeah.
super tiny. Well, I mean, there's like
Oh, okay. Yeah.
this too. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay. It's
the
not, I mean,
bathroom.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The bathroom is tiny. You gotta have the room set up a certain way because the door opens outward. So if your stuff is in the way, then the door won't open at all.
Hmm.
And there's definitely no room to move in there. And they have bidets too, so that's pretty cool. I think pretty much all the toilets have bidets. Well, not the urinals, of course, but even like
Yeah.
when I went to the stall in the club, and then they had a bidet in there too. So yeah, I think bidets are just the standard.
Yeah,
But those pretty
bidets
cool.
are big literally everywhere except the US.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it's my hotel. Stuff is, I think the stuff I just got the hotel water, so I hope they don't charge me. But they've been giving me like new towels every day and stuff like that, and a new toiletries. So this all this stuff, toothbrush,
Oh,
toothpaste,
nice.
earwax, even some tea and stuff like that. So I'm
They give
assuming
you
it's
a
free.
toothbrush? Wow.
Yeah, I did a new one every day. I mean, I brought my own, but I
Yeah,
wasn't expecting they were going to give me one every day. So
that's cool.
yeah, that's pretty clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's actually not crazy expensive in the fall time. So if anybody was looking to travel to Tokyo kind of in the fall, it's a cheaper season to come. It's still expensive overall. And I came solo, so I put the cost of the whole hotel by myself. So that added to the cost, of course. And then I wanted to stay in kind of in Shinjuku, Shibuya area, just because I heard it was more popular around this
Hmm.
time. So you definitely paid a premium for that, but I don't know what that was. Oh, my refrigerator. But yeah, area wise, it probably costs a little more to stay here. And then coming by yourself for sure costs a little bit more. But yeah, it's not crazy expensive if you come into fall time. So I would suggest probably come in fall time. Maybe not Halloween. Because I think they know Halloween's a popular time. So
Yeah.
a lot of the hotels were sold out. Some of the ones that I've seen recommended on TikTok and stuff like that. So maybe not Halloween, but definitely in the fall, I would suggest. And then there's more trees than you might expect. I mean, it's a big city, but there's still like city parks and stuff like that to have foliage. So it's still like a pretty looking town for like
Yeah.
if you're into fall. So pretty dope. And then as far as what I have planned while I'm out here, they have Disney. They have Disney in Tokyo. So Disney
They
is
do.
is
Are you
in
going to Tokyo Disney?
yeah, I'm gonna go to Tokyo
I'm so
Disney.
jealous of you.
Um yeah.
I'm so jealous.
So that one's in actual Tokyo. And then there's the
Yeah.
Mario or Nintendo. I
Yeah,
think
and
it's
Universal, yeah,
Nintendo Land,
Universal
but
Studio, yeah, and
Yeah.
Universal Studios.
yeah, that's actually not in Tokyo. I thought it was. So I'm still planning on going. I'll do probably like a day trip, but it's in Osaka, so that's probably like a 2 hour train ride.
Hmm.
So I'll do about a day trip. Probably leave in the morning. Um, get a hotel out there. I'll probably leave most of my stuff at my regular hotel, but just take a bag of stuff I need.
Yeah.
Um, just so I don't feel rushed. Like I got to get back to the train. Because the trains they do stop running at a certain time. Especially the long distance traveling ones. So yeah, I'll probably do a day trip out there. I don't know exactly when I'm going where yet. And the crazy thing is I'm here now. So I have a very loose itinerary. So I want to do those two things for sure. And then there was some it was called Sega Land, but I think it's called Joypolis now.
Mhm.
But basically like a Sega theme park, indoor theme park too. So I'm gonna go to that for sure.
Go to the Gundam
Just
factory.
Gundam Factory, that's on the list.
Yeah.
I think that's in Tokyo, so that's a short metro
Mhm.
ride. I got what's called a JR pass, so it's like unlimited metro rides for your duration of your stay. So I think you get like a week, 2 week pass. So I got a 2 week pass because I'm here for 10 days total. So I'll be here for another week actually. But I'll miss the next pod because that's my travel back home day. So
Okay.
I leave. I want to say I leave at like 5 Japan time, 5 p.m. So yeah, I won't get home until like Sunday. Actually, it'll be like Sunday. It's kind of like time traveling. So I'll get home
Yeah.
on Sunday at like 9 p.m.
Yeah.
your time. So
You're
Right.
you're
I'll
traveling back
leave
in
on a
time.
Sunday. Yeah, I leave on a Sunday and I land. It'll still be Sunday. So it'll be the longest Sunday ever. But
Yeah.
yeah, that I'll be traveling that day. But yeah, throughout the week I'll be going to different theme parks. They have a bunch of different malls with different themes. I passed by the Pokemon, like the Mega Factory store. But there's a line to get in there. So I was like, no, I'm pass on that. I'll go during the week when everyone's at work.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go there during the week. There was a One Piece store as well, One Piece Factory
I
store,
heard I heard
in
about
the same
that.
mall.
Yeah.
But there was the line for that was even longer. So it looks like One Piece is winning as far as popularity
Yes, it
goes. So
is.
yeah. Food tourism, of course. I'll be eating my way through Tokyo. I actually haven't had any ramen since I got here. I've been trying everything else. But so far the stuff has been pretty good. I had some pasta surprisingly, and that was really good. So
Mm.
I guess that's pretty close to ramen. But and then 7-Eleven food, just because I've been awake at crazy hours. So if I'm hungry after this, I'll probably go to like 7-Eleven and get some whatever. But they usually get me right. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I got anything planned. I mean, just general shopping, like thrift store type shopping. But they have like vintage thrift stores, so I'll go
Mhm.
to some of those, check those out, get my drip up, and yeah, we'll see what else I stumble into. Because usually I'm just walking around. I'll take the metro somewhere, and I'm just walking around. So I'll figure some stuff out.
Nice.
Nice.
Just real
Yeah.
quick, the Gundam factory is in Yokohama, not in Tokyo. I
Okay,
don't know where
not
that
going there.
is. James, so I have a question. When did you decide you were going to Japan? Because I did not hear you never talked about anything about how you were going to Japan anytime soon.
Yeah, it was kind of up in the air for quite a while. But actually, so the last time that we recorded, I booked my hotel probably like 2 days after that.
Okay.
So yeah, I had my flight, but I got a refundable flight because I was like, all right, if just in case I can't go, I need to be able to get my money back. So
Mhm.
so why the reason it's up in the air, so with work I have a security clearance and you have to request you have to put in travel forms to go out the country and they can deny them. So
Really? Wait,
I was
why?
just US security clearance protocols, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Um yeah, it sucks. But I mean, it's part of like my job. Well, I mean, I still work at Microsoft proper, but I do work with like US government clouds. So
Okay.
I do Outlook Exchange for like government buildings, I guess. So I guess in that sense, you got to be secure about who you're letting, work on your stuff. So I don't know why that's a rule with clearances. Like I don't think anyone thinks I have any foreign intel or anything like that. But um yeah, you do got to request to go places, and then they can deny it. Usually they don't, but just to be safe, I was like, all right, let me make sure that in case they do. And they actually approved it probably like a day or two before I actually booked my hotel. So
Mhm.
they waited to the last minute. You got to do it at least 30 days in advance. Um, so I think they approved it probably like a week and a half before I left. And I was like, well, you guys are pushing it to the wire here, but yeah, nothing you can do about that. So rather play it safe than sorry. So yeah, that's why I kind of kept it on the routes because I don't want to bring it up and then like not go and then look like
Yeah,
a
you
Mhm.
bum.
don't want
So
to you don't want to jinx it. That makes sense.
exactly.
That makes sense. Wow. Living the dream. You have to tell me when you get back, you need to tell me like around how much you spent. I'm about to just up and go to Japan by myself too.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have a price breakdown in my notes so I can send that to you afterwards.
Yeah.
That's on the bucket list, definitely for sure. I want to see that Sega building.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to check it out.
I'm so
Mhm.
jealous you're going to Tokyo Disney. They say that that's the best Disney park. So you got to tell me how that is too
I
when you
got
go.
you. Yeah, I went to the Disney store, but it was packed in there, so I left. If it's too many people in somewhere, I'm usually gonna leave. So I'll go during the week. But yeah, I walked by the Disney, the flagship store that they have out here. But yeah, it was wall to wall. Actually, they had a line outside the door to even get into the place. So before you can even browse around, you had to wait in line. So yeah, I'll go there during the week, probably when it's a little bit less packed, hopefully, and then try to get my souvenirs. So I brought a half empty suitcase, and then worst case, I might have to buy another one while I'm out here. But I should have plenty of room to bring back lots of stuff. So
You're going shopping for real.
Nice.
Half a
oh yeah,
empty suitcase plus another suitcase. Nice.
and my carry-on, yeah.
And your carry-on. How much was your flight, if you don't mind me asking? How much the flight was?
My flight was 1100.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so not horrible, but I mean, there's definitely cheaper flights. I don't know about cheaper flights to Japan, but
well,
there's definitely cheaper flights out there.
Pre-pandemic, I was supposed to go to Japan in April of 2020, and when I booked my flights at that time were strangely low. I booked a round trip ticket via Air China, or yeah, it was Air China for $600. And it was crazy.
Oh, I gotta move to New York.
It was crazy
That's
cheap.
crazy.
No, but like that was like a one-time thing. But then obviously the trip got canceled because of COVID. But now it's like I'll never get a flight that cheap again. So COVID ruined COVID ruined my Japan trip for me. It's fine. But yeah.
You'll make it back.
Yeah, it's all. I'll get there eventually. But this is not your first time in Japan, right? You've been there before.
Yeah, I came before.
Okay.
I came in 2018. But I was with a group, so it was actually it's about the same price wise, but yeah, going in a group helps, especially if you're like Airbnb costs and then stuff like that. So or if you stay in hotels. But yeah, I happened to stay in a hotel this time. An Airbnb for sure would have been cheaper, but I was like the convenience of a hotel. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that option. So
I hate Airbnbs, honestly. I will always choose to stay in a hotel over Airbnb.
Yeah, Airbnbs, they're probably like half the price, if not less. So
yeah,
like,
I mean, I imagine that
it's very tempting, but
yeah, but I feel like you hear horror stories all the time about Airbnbs. And it's like,
yeah.
I only go to Airbnb when I'm outnumbered, and like if I'm traveling in a group and everyone else wants to stay at Airbnb, then like fine, but I'd rather stay at a hotel. But yeah, jealous. I hope you have a great time on the rest of your trip.
Oh yeah, I'll keep you guys posted with what cool stuff I do.
Take a lot of photos.
Oh yeah, I've been taking mad photos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just got an iPhone 15. I know you guys are some haters.
Nah, take the iPhone photos. Let us know if you see anything dope.
Yeah, I got you.
I know they got some fire out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I actually broke my phone yesterday. So
you broke your phone, so that's why you got a new phone.
No, I broke my new phone that I just got on
broke
Wednesday.
your new phone? How?
Yeah, I dropped it. I was trying to take some pictures. So I don't have a case. I have a screen protector. I dropped it. I got a nice white line down the side. It's pretty thick.
That's what you know case people. That's what happens.
That's an easy fix. They'll fix the screen. You are.
Yeah, I got Apple Care. So but I can only use Apple Care in the US, so I gotta wait till I get back home to fix it. But in the meantime, it's a very bright white line on the side of my screen. So yeah, I gotta live with this for another week or so.
As long as it's not in the camera lens, you good.
Yeah, it still works. Like the area where the white line is covering, I can still touch all that stuff. So it's still usable.
Why didn't you get a case when you got the phone?
I didn't see one I liked. It's a terrible reason, but the cases were ugly.
I will never, ever, ever use a phone. Like whenever I get a new phone, like if I order it, I have already ordered a case also, and it's already there, just waiting because I can never do that.
Yeah, I should because I usually get one like when I buy the phone, but this time I don't know why I strayed from the path. But it would have saved me this headache. I mean, it's got like a small scratch at the bottom, but yeah, this white line on the side is crazy.
Hopefully you can get that fixed soon.
Yeah, looking forward to when I get home. The next day immediately I'm going right to the Apple store.
Well, how can anyone else compare to your nerdy things after you're on a whole Japan trip?
For real.
We should have went first. Me and Chacha.
I'm sitting here living vicariously through James right now. Like,
man, I gotta post more pictures. I'll send more pictures to the group chat.
You should. Wait, James, do you speak any conversational Japanese? I know that you were learning Japanese on Duolingo.
Yeah, I've been navigating like crazy with my Japanese. I hop into taxis. I can say right and left. Well, I have the address for the hotel, so you basically just gotta give them that. But after that, then they might say some random thing like how's your night going or something like that. But for the most part, people don't really talk that much, like just out and about, unless you're interacting with like a server, like a waitress or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
I've
gonna.
been navigating pretty well.
Do a lot of people speak English, or is it mostly Japanese out there?
A lot of people do speak English too,
Okay. Oh,
especially like customer facing people. So like most of the servers speak English. I think I've only had probably like one or two that don't.
okay. What about like the signs and stuff? Do you find it hard to like navigate like with street signs and just directional signage?
I haven't really been looking at street signs. Well, I mean, I have my maps up.
Oh, right, because you're on your
but
phone. Yeah.
yeah, but visually, like it'll show like where to turn. But I haven't been looking at like street sign names. Even in the metro, they have it in English in the metro too. So
Oh, okay, good.
it's been pretty easy. Yes, it's color coded and English, so it'll be like get on red line number 10 at platform 3, and then that tells you everything you need to know exactly. So
Yeah.
And I would imagine that Google Maps has some type of AR feature that you can just put your phone up and it literally just display over everything where you need to go, change the signs to English for you.
Google
oh, nice,
Translate.
yeah,
Google Translate does that. Yeah, you can just hold it
Yeah,
up and it'll
definitely.
translate it. Yeah.
yeah. I haven't used Google Translate yet, like that. But I know the feature you're talking about. That's super clutch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. If you had Pixel Buds, it'll translate Japanese in
Oh
real
man, I got my
time.
Microsoft
in real
Surface
in real
headphones.
time. But it's fine. I'll stop talking about Pixel superiority. That's awesome though. That's great. It sounds super fun. I'm jealous.
It is, yeah.
Do you find it safe out there? Like, do you feel safe out there by yourself?
Yeah, it could be mostly male privilege though, but yeah, I
Yeah.
mean when I left the club, because the people that I came with, they were still in there. So I actually left by myself. And then there was no taxi like immediately there. So I probably walked for like 10 minutes by myself, just in Tokyo, just solo. But yeah, I mean, look, there was nobody else out there either, anyways, but I did feel pretty safe. But then once I hopped in the taxi, I didn't feel like I was, at risk at any point.
Yeah. I'm
Cool.
just wondering for myself. I feel like if I told my mom I was going to Japan by myself, she'd have a freaking heart attack. But whatever.
Yeah,
We'll
there are
see.
safety precautions in place for women though. So they have like women only trains. And
Oh,
I
do
think
they? Wow, that's cool.
yeah. So even on the metro, you can go to like only women are allowed on this train. Especially for like if it's dark and you're traveling.
Yeah,
So
Interesting.
that's pretty advanced. That's cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
and I've seen a lot of women kind of like by themselves as well. So and even the kids, like there's like little kids just out and about by themselves. So
yeah, I might have to.
well,
I
not
might
at
have
night,
to.
but just
Yeah, I might have to do that soon. I gotta get to Japan sooner rather than
oh yeah,
later.
if you find one of them $600 flights.
Yo,
Never
imagine
again.
we did a pod trip to Japan, blurted, nerded, and up in
I
Japan.
know. That would
Oh
be
man,
cool.
we go find some sponsors for us to sponsor that.
I know. Someone
That would
some
be
Japanese
dope.
Yeah,
company, please
APA
sponsor us.
hotels. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
cover this until they sponsor us.
I wonder, we got to find out what cons they have out there. See if we make it out to the con.
Oh yeah. James, do some research while you're
That'll
out
be
there.
lit.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right.
Mhm.
Jaja, have you been up to anything nearly as interesting as
I
James?
mean, not anything nearly as exciting as what James just was saying, but I will try. I'll try. So I took your recommendation, James, and I started reading Kagura Bachi. It's
Oh,
fire.
nice.
I read the first 5 chapters. I think 7 are out right now. I read at least the first 5. And that fighting scene at the end of the first chapter, I was like, all right, this is what it is. All right, cool. It gives us like Demon Slayer vibes. It's like, the main character's dad was a swordsman and he made these powerful swords. So you should check out I can't wait till it gets animated, but I'm pretty sure we're very far from that. Other than that, I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen still. It's Attack on Titan is slowing me down because that is taking the priority because I'm trying to get through it before November 1st, before this last episode, baby.
Why?
Oh, that's
Why
on
is that
Wednesday,
even?
right?
Yeah. Wait, it starts on
Yeah.
Wednesday? The final episodes? However
Yes,
long?
we get an hour and a half of magnificent, beautiful finale of
And
this
this
show.
it's only one. It's one episode. That's an hour and a half.
Yes, that's what it's being reported. Yes,
And it comes out on Wednesday.
November 4th. Is
Friday.
that this week?
Oh, fourth.
That is next.
That's like
Yes.
Oh,
That,
that's like Saturday.
that's sooner than I even thought. Yeah, I got to speed through these last two seasons. But like I said last week, I've been really
yeah, it's
enjoying the
Saturday.
rewatch, man. Like I absolutely love Attack on Titan. I'm not even gonna lie. So, but that could just be me.
It is.
But
I'm kidding. I'm
it's
kidding. I'm
okay.
kidding.
It's
I'm
okay.
kidding.
No, I'm not mad at it because I think I'm obsessed with Attack on Titan. Like when I look at how I treat Attack on Titan, I'm like, good job, chill. But whatever. Um, Rick and Morty, I've been keeping up on that. I've been enjoying the new season so far. You know, getting used to the new voices and different whatever I got to get used to just. But the show's okay.
But the voices sound pretty similar. I watched it. I haven't started
They
watching the
do.
season yet, but I listened to a clip and it sounds pretty similar. You can't really tell.
I could
You
tell,
can?
but
Okay.
they do sound similar. They
Okay.
sound very similar, but yeah, I could tell. But Loki has been absolutely blowing my freaking mind. Like it's been better than the first season. I can't wait to talk about it a little bit later. I'm gonna leave it at that. But that's being it's almost up there with Attack on Titan. The way I like look at it, the storytelling of it. But and then yeah, I've been doing my every other week D&D meetup, and I could talk about that a little bit. It's been cool playing D&D. Like I've been enjoying the role play of it all. Actually, we actually did what the Dungeon Master called the one shot last week or yesterday, and where it was supposed to be like a Halloween theme campaign, horror campaign. So he's like, no, this is a really hard one shot. He let us make level 15 characters. I was my character was a gladiator. No, it was a Goliath monk, level 15. Had all these powers, could fly and everything. And so I'm thinking he has all this stuff planned for, what we're gonna do. And pretty much we get to the town and we meet up at a pub and I'm talking with the other people in the campaign. And we pretty much just start destroying everybody in the town. Like we just started absolutely massacring all these innocent people in the town for no reason. Kind of like just throwing off his whole plan of what was gonna happen. And it was pretty fun because we had fun with it, but at the same time, it kind of like left a dead end because it's like, all right, you just killed everybody. Yeah. So we're like, we go to the funny part of it is like we're like, all right, we'll go to the next town. And he's like, all right, you're in the next town, and it just happens to look exactly like the one you were just at. Trying to like, I guess he's trying to like, he wants to actually get to what he's trying to get to, and somebody in our group just started the rampage over again. It was like, all right, so we're not gonna get to the actual whatever we were supposed to get to. But yeah, it's been the main campaign I've been doing. It's been cool learning. We're still in like tutorial mode, like showing us how the game mechanics go and all that stuff. So I got a little figurine character, got some dice. It's been cool.
I wish I could grasp how D&D works. I tried to play it once and I was very lost and confused. But I
feel
could.
I have my like imagination makes it like very easy to play. Like I could see how like people have a hard time like playing that game and just figure there's even times where I get stuck and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do right now. Like what should I be doing? But I just whatever I want to do. Hey, let's see what happens.
Nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Is that it?
That's all I got.
Have either of you started watching Spy Family or not yet? Season 2? No?
Nah,
not yet.
I need to jump on it.
Well, yeah, I haven't started watching it either. I forgot that it started. So I gotta watch it. What have I been doing? I've been playing Spider-Man. James, have you played
Nice.
Spider-Man at all?
Oh yeah,
since you left?
yeah, I played Spider-Man
For only a little. Didn't you leave the day it came out? No, you left this Friday. It came out last week.
Yeah, well, I happened to go to
No.
Portland that weekend.
Oh yeah, because you were somewhere else. You were. Oh my god.
Yeah, but my friend, he has a PS5, so I was playing it at his, but I brought my iPad too, so I was playing. Well, first I did remote play, and I was like, oh, this kind of sucks. But yeah, I was playing on his PS5.
Yeah.
But then when I got back home, I was playing it. So I got about 30% into the game. So I haven't done too many. I'm having a lot of fun doing just side quests and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Yeah, but I've been playing Spider-Man, having a good time with that. I didn't really have any nerdy things that like. I didn't even watch Loki, because I left the day it came out.
Mhm.
Um, so I think I'm up to date. Well, I'm probably like one episode behind, but yeah, I definitely been playing Spider-Man though.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm around the same part as you. I think I'm only like 22% into the game. Um, I'm not like all these other people that have, I know like a lot of people that have finished it already, and I don't know. It's just not my style to rush through it when I paid $80 for it. I just feel like I want to savor it and make my money, like
Yeah,
make it stretch and make it like worth my money. So it's like I've been taking my time and like not trying to rush through it. But yeah, I'm having fun doing all the side quests and stuff too. So that's what prolongs the game. If you just run through the story, I feel like it's just gonna be done
yeah, because
quickly.
I've seen people even have platinum trophies already, so they're
Yeah,
not fooling around.
I have a friend that platinumed it. He said it took him around 30 hours to do it, which I feel like is too short to platinum the game. But we talked about that previously. Like there was an article that came out saying that the game is short in that regard. So, you know, not great. That's very short. But whatever. I'm taking my time. So we'll see.
Yeah, I am hearing a lot of high praise. People are saying like this is the best superhero game out. So
Yeah. I mean, I
uh,
can see that.
definitely looking forward to seeing more. But so far, I mean, what I've seen so far, I really enjoy it. So it's definitely I wouldn't say it's in my top three of just single player games, but I could see that I should make a spot for it soon.
What is in your top 3 of single player games?
Ghost of Tsushima, Kingdom
Of
Hearts 2,
course. Kingdom Hearts
and
2 is in
then
your top 3? Wow.
yeah, and then the first like the first Sony Spider-Man.
Look at that.
They saying that
Yeah,
the Spider-Man, I think IGN just put up an article saying that Spider-Man 2 is like kind of taking the mantle from Arkham. The Arkham series was the best superhero game before Spider-Man.
Was it?
So kind of
I could actually, yeah, I can believe that. It definitely wasn't
yeah,
the
I like the
Avengers.
Arkham game.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree.
um,
We seriously have to have a game of the year conversation soon. Like we gotta make a tier list across all platforms,
Yeah, Shannon got to
There's a
play some
lot. There's a lot of them.
wait, what do I
I'm
have?
putting
What?
games on the year on the
Zelda.
list that I have never played. Zelda's on my game of the year list.
Oh,
Facts,
yeah.
definitely.
I haven't played the second
Um,
Zelda game yet, but I'm sure it's up there.
Super
Yeah, I haven't beat
Mario
it yet.
Wonder is getting high praise, and I think we need to do a Super Mario Wonder versus Sonic Superstars conversation. I think that would be interesting. But yeah,
I have to
next
play
spot.
that because that came out. I feel like that game. I wouldn't say it was overshadowed. They both the games came out on the same day, and
But
I've
Mario
heard
Wonder
good things
is
about both.
blowing it.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard good things
Mario
about both.
Wonder is like going viral right now, rightfully so. Rightfully so.
I'm
It's a
staying
great
away
game.
from all like I've blocked out all like Spider-Man things. I'm like, this do not want this game to get spoiled for me. Stay away, social media. So I've been actively avoiding spoilers because like
Hmm.
everyone's talking about it. I'm like, guys, not all of us rush to finish games in the first weekend it comes out. Don't be spoiling the story for me. Uh
Yes.
yeah.
That's how I felt about Starfield.
Yeah.
But that's what it is.
Yeah. But in terms of sales, Spider-Man has beat the record. I think it's the best selling or the fastest selling PlayStation Studio game ever. Um, it sold more than 2.5 million copies in the first 24 hours. So it's the fastest selling game in the history of PlayStation Studios games currently. So
Nice.
yeah.
Some good stats.
Yeah. It's definitely the hype surrounding it because it's highly anticipated after the first one, which is very good. And then the game itself is just good. So, I'm not surprised by that at all. Interested to see how many, like in a couple weeks, how many it's sold like overall so far. But yeah. I'm excited I'm gonna sit down and play it eventually today. I have to go to the gym, but when I get back, I'm gonna play some more. Sorry to the Xbox people.
Oh, I don't feel bad. There's mad games I got to play right now. So I'll get to Spider-Man eventually.
Maybe it'll come out on PC like Spider-Man
It
Wonder.
doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt as bad when we got stuff on our side. When we didn't have stuff on our side, it kind of hurt. It hurt a lot, but we good over here on Xbox side. Yeah, shout out to Microsoft, Xbox. Y'all be killing it. Phil Spencer, I just watched you on the Xbox podcast. You killed it. That's my
Fine.
man, Phil Spencer.
Oh, I forgot to say today's Tuesday. Well, the day that this podcast comes out, it is Halloween. James, are you doing anything in Japan specifically for Halloween, or are you don't know yet?
Halloween Day, I'm not 100% sure. There probably some festivals or something.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know if there'll be any like clubbing or anything going on a Tuesday, but I mean, if there is, I'm open to it. But yeah. Oh, I got my one costume. I could probably buy another one. There's like a Don Quixote. It's I guess like a Walmart, I guess. But they have a bunch of costumes in there. If I gotta get another costume, they're super cheap. They're like $5 for like a Pikachu costume thing that I seen. So I might get that if I do have to get another costume or choose to get another costume. But I really like the Michael Jackson one, so I would no shame put it back on. But it smells like smoke, so if I
Mhm.
can take care of that, I'll put it back on. But if not, then I'll probably just go buy another cheap costume.
Maybe it'll air out by then, or you can like
Yeah,
send it away to have laundry service at your hotel.
I'm pretty sure they do. They sent me these bags, and it says used for laundry, but I don't know how that works. Like, do I just put it outside my door? I don't know.
I think
I'll probably go ask the front desk people.
yeah, I think that is how it works. I think you put it outside your front door and then they take it and then they bring it back.
Oh,
I
I
feel like
got
that
you. Yeah,
costume would need like
I gotta.
dry cleaning.
Probably it needs dry
You gonna
cleaning. Yeah,
trust them
Yeah,
with that?
nah, I'm gonna pass on that part. But I'll see what I can get done to
yeah,
Yeah.
aerate this thing because I don't want to put it back in my suitcase smelling like smoke either. So
yeah. Because then everything's gonna smell like smoke for sure.
yeah.
You should definitely wash it.
Just grab a Spider-Man onesie like everyone else.
I actually saw probably like two Spider-Man. So maybe if I
Okay.
can find a Spider-Man costume, then that maybe that's what I'll be.
Nice. I was
Miles
Pikachu this
Morales.
weekend. I went to a Halloween party and I was Pikachu.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's easy.
Oh.
That's an easy costume to do. Jaja, what about you? Are you doing anything for Halloween today? Today's podcast today.
I was supposed to dress up for my D&D thing that I did yesterday, and I did not. I am not a huge Halloween person, so I'm not dressing
Oh,
up this
I don't think I
Halloween.
knew that. I did
Yeah.
not think I knew that. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Um, where do we go next from here? Let's see. So while we're still on Sony, are we talking about Spider-Man? So Sony expects to enjoy one of the strongest sales seasons in PlayStation history this year. With their consoles, the new slim console that's coming out, and for their original consoles, they're expecting to see an upsurge in purchases for the holiday season, which is a spin off the last couple of seasons where it was impossible to get a PlayStation. So now we're expecting people who were never able to get one are able to get one now, especially with this newer version. So that means more people playing Spider-Man and all the fun games that Sony has and not Microsoft. Just a note.
I would say something, but I'm gonna say it. It's a scam. They
It's a
scam
scam?
it.
How?
Yeah, they scam it. They came out with these new systems that aren't any better than the system that's out. New
That's true.
colors. Okay,
They do
they
that every time though.
who already have PS5s are going to trade in their system and buy these new systems, and it's
Are
going
they?
to act like it's a new sale. This is our new people getting these systems.
Well, wait. Why would if you already have a PS5?
No,
why would you get?
I'm sorry. Let me modify that. There probably are people buying PS5s just for Spider-Man. They're 100%. They're going to get a boost. But there are also going to be a lot of people just trading in their system just to get one of these new systems that aren't any better than the one they have. So the number is going to be inflated, but it's all right.
I guess I just don't understand if you have a PlayStation 5, why you would buy this new slimmer one when it's
that's my.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a gimmick. Get the earth tone colors. I don't know. That's the
earth
play.
tone.
That's what they're doing right now.
I thought the earth tone. But I thought the earth tone colors was just a plate that you put on it. Is it an actual system that they're selling? I thought it was just a color plate.
Yeah, I thought it was just like a add-on, but the controllers themselves were.
I thought it was the whole system that they were selling in those colors.
No, I think
that was the new system.
No, I think it's just a color plate that you can take the white plate off the PlayStation and put the color.
So the new system is what color? It's just black.
It's white, but
it's the regular PS5 color.
Yes, the regular PS5 color. But
I'll take back my statement until further research. Let me research that a little bit. But I think there's a scam going on.
I mean, they do this with every console, though. They come out with their base console.
Microsoft is scamming too with the new one they coming out with. It's a scam. Why? Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
Give me a better system.
Because they could have just released the smaller system to begin with.
I got a bigger hard drive. Ooh. Okay.
It's the halfway point. They have to, you know?
I get it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. But I wonder, there's no real reason to buy an Xbox anymore. I wonder how Xbox hardware sales will do, like since they released like their cloud gaming, I wonder how their hardware sales, like if it's dropped at all compared to like when they didn't have that and you had to get an Xbox.
I mean, one, I would imagine that if the hardware sales drop, the Game Pass subscriptions went up.
Yeah.
And they take a hit on the hardware anyway, so they probably would they don't mind that as long as the software is selling.
Yeah, true.
But it's the number of consoles that sells. That number that we talk about every generation is what we gotta keep face with that number. So yeah, let's come out with a new system halfway through that no one needs and boost the number up for holiday season.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think there's a lot of games with that type of stuff.
Well, there's a lot of people that never got a PS5, so I feel like there's going to be a good amount of people that are buying their PS5 for the first time.
I don't know. I feel like anybody who wanted a PS5 had it, and now the people who are buying it now want to play Spider-Man. That's how I feel about it. Same thing for Xbox. Whoever's buying it now wanted to play whatever's coming out now, whether it be Starfield or Forza or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you should have your system already.
True. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I was at a Halloween party yesterday and a group of people, we were just talking about Kingdom Hearts and how how great it is. But then we were also talking about how much the third one sucked. Sorry, this is like a random thing, but James saying that the second one made his top 3 games of like single player games of all time was really it was surprising to me. But it just made me remember that conversation. So like,
you want me to take it a step further? Kingdom
yes.
Hearts has one of the best video game plots ever made. Definitely top 10, maybe top 5, top 7.
I would agree with you up until a point, but
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with you up until a point, but I would start to disagree at certain parts. I think up until 1 and 2 it had the greatest plot of all time, but like I feel like they did too much. They did too much and they ruined it.
Everything down to the Game Boy Advance games. Give me it all. I love how all of it fits in. It's all weird and I love it.
Can you honestly say that you understand the plot 100%?
Yes.
100% you understand the plot?
Yes, I watched that 4-hour YouTube video.
I watched it too, and I was
Yes.
confused still.
It was amazing.
James, do you understand the plot 100% of Kingdom Hearts?
I stopped trying.
It's so fire. It's like on some Attack on Titan levels.
Oh my god, here we go again. I'm Attack on Titan.
Everything's compared to Attack on Titan with me. That is the bar. I listen, no shade in my game.
I feel like Attack on Titan shouldn't be the bar, but that's fine.
Watch it in English.
No, I don't want to watch it in English.
Run it back in English.
I'm good.
Let it tug on those emotional heartstrings.
I'm good. I'm gonna watch this final episode, and then I'm gonna wipe my hands clean of Attack on Titan and just leave it. Just let it go. Far, far away from my mind.
Oh wait, this is the ending? Like the ending, or there's?
I think so, right? Like this is the end, right?
It's supposed to be, unless they give us a fake out like they did with the manga.
Guys, if this episode is not the end, if this is not the end, I'm gonna flip a table.
Yeah.
Nah,
cool, I
don't see a way they can drag it for an hour and a half with what they have left. There's like a couple good fights. Like it's a really big battle that's left. The main battle. Like, how are you gonna split that up?
Listen, how did they split it up this much to begin with in the first place? So I would not be surprised if they did that again.
Point.
So we'll see. But if this is not the end, I'm gonna be really upset because like they're really dragging it out. They're really.
Yes. And then I heard Jujutsu Kaisen's going absolutely nuts right now.
I have to watch that.
Hurry up and catch up. And I'm gonna say my opinion has changed. I think I'm on like starting with episode like 10 or 11 of season 1 is when I was like, all right, now I like the show. When they introduced his rival and he started to do his thing. The whole first 10 episodes of the explanation of everything and gotta explain how chi works in this show and gotta explain the enemy's powers. I felt like I was in school for the first 10 episodes. And then now I'm starting to enjoy the show.
I gotta catch up. I have not started watching season 2 yet. I'm very behind on all of my anime. I have to watch.
Yeah, super fire.
Yeah, I have to watch Spy Family. Have to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. There's other stuff I have to watch. I gotta get caught up on everything before anime NYC. Before I walk in
We
there.
got to make a tier list, game of the year. I mean, anime of the year and game of the year tier list. We got to bring back the tier
See,
list, Shannon.
we'll see how ours stacks up to Crunchyroll's anime of the year.
Let's see
Oh.
if I can get another viral tier list going on the website. Yeah, let's go.
I feel like making an anime tier list is gonna be harder just because there's just you have to narrow it down to like an era or something because otherwise it's just too
Anime
vast
of
of
the
a
year.
pool. Oh, anime of the year. Sorry, I thought you meant of all.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking of all
Even though I
time.
haven't seen a lot of the new animes of the year, I mean, it's worth the shot to
Yeah,
try.
yeah. Just real quick, gonna swing it over to Marvel a little bit. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about how the showrunners for Daredevil were all fired, and they were looking to rebrand the show. So they've officially brought on a new showrunner and director for Daredevil. It is. Oops, sorry, I'm looking for his name, and I don't know where it is. 1 second. What's this guy's name? But anyway, he directed The Punisher. So once I find his name, I'll say it. But yes. Dario Scardapane? Scardapane? I think that's how you say his name. But yeah, he worked on The Punisher. So I mean that's promising because The Punisher, actually I never saw The Punisher, but The Punisher was good, right? Have you guys seen The Punisher on Netflix?
It was excellent.
I haven't.
Okay.
It was one of the best Netflix shows. And
yeah. So he's now going to be working on Daredevil. So maybe there's hope for the show yet. We will see.
Yeah, I need a trailer. I'm waiting for a trailer.
Okay, well that's not going to happen anytime soon. So it's not even written. The show's not even rewritten yet, but we'll see. But I was reading an interesting article about Marvel the other day about like for all their Disney shows and stuff like that. You know how like a traditional show they order like you have a pilot that's ordered and then like people watch the pilot and then they decide if the show is going to be picked up for a whole season. That's like the traditional way of a show. You guys are aware of that process, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Marvel for their shows, they've just been ordering whole seasons. They never did like a pilot. Like let's take this pilot and then judge if we want the rest of the season.
Let's see if they like it.
Yeah, so they've literally been ordering whole shows without like, and then just going like spending all their money producing these whole seasons without knowing like without getting a feel for what's going to work.
I'm not surprised by that.
Well, I'm not surprised by that either, considering the quality of all the shows are not great. And I'm like, this is why nobody
they own all the IP for that stuff. They can do whatever they want. Like it's different with other networks applying to get their show.
No, but now they're going to move back to the traditional format of ordering a pilot because like all their shows haven't been working, and it's because they've been.
I don't think ordering a pilot's going to help, but they need.
I mean, it might
focus on the whole show in general.
Yeah, it might though.
To the bigger picture.
Oh yeah, well they need to do a lot of things. I don't know, guys. I'm getting tired of Marvel.
Whoever they need to look at Loki and whatever, like talk to those writers, make those writers do all the shows because Jesus, that show is absolutely fantastic. Jonathan Majors, I can feel a resurgence coming through this show. He's putting on a masterclass in acting. My dude is killing it. I'm glad he didn't get in no trouble. I'm glad he didn't do that thing that they saying that he did. But the story, where the 4th episode left, I want to go back and watch the first 4 before I watch the 5th one. Like I have to do that.
Yes, the 4th episode was really good, but I have to say, guys, I don't know. Us getting introduced to like a new version of Kang and like different properties, like how
I love it.
I don't know. I just don't care. It doesn't make me care about Kang. You know what I mean? It's because like you get introduced to a new one every time, and it's like, I don't know. It's hard for me to picture him as like the next big villain when he's just getting washed in all of these shows that he's in. So I don't know.
The Kang in this, the Kang that they showed was very important. Like I feel like
I mean, yeah, I guess he was.
He did. Like, oh my God, I can't even talk about it. I don't want to spoil it for James, but like,
I don't even, James, do you even care?
No, feel free.
James
feel free.
It's
been spoiled
already. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for the people. It's only been a week, so there was little plot twists.
Spoiler alert. something that we always forget to say. Spoilers for Loki if you haven't seen it.
I don't need to spoil it, but I just like seeing the different versions of King and what they go through and how it emphasizes that these are all variants. All of them are variants. Everybody at the TVA is a variant. That's why they made it. That's why they're pointing out Homeboy that he doesn't care that he's a variant. It's like, bro, you know you're a variant. You're not gonna check out your background. Like, what kind of brainwashed fool are you? Like it's. I love the show, man.
No, Loki is good this season. I don't know if I like it better than season 1, but I am enjoying it. And the last episode 4 was really good. So it's Oh yeah.
OB. He's gonna be bigger. He's gonna have an important role in the ending. I feel like I'd be very surprised if he doesn't.
Oh yeah, he's a great character. I'm assuming so also, since he's been such a big part of the show so far. But they really have to bring home these last 2 episodes, so we just got to see what happens. Honestly.
Finally, we got action with Miss Minutes. I love what they're doing with Miss Minutes. I love what they're doing with Ravonna. They're like spinning the comic story a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I freaking love it. I love it. Oh my God. I love
it. Yeah, it's been a good watch, a good refresher from the other Marvel shows we've been getting. But I never had any doubt that Loki was going to be entertaining and good. I just think I'm hitting a lag in general. Did you guys get tickets to the Marvels yet? Are you going to see that opening weekend?
You always ask me this. I buy my tickets day of. I have no trouble getting tickets. I'm gonna go see it.
But are you planning to see it opening weekend? Is more so what I mean.
Yes.
So am I.
When does that come out? What's the date?
I think it comes out 2 weeks from now. I think November 9th.
I might go back and try to watch
10th.
Miss Marvel. Oh no, I don't have time. I wanted to watch Miss Marvel again before I go see that movie, but
yeah.
Hey,
so it comes out on the 10th. So I'm gonna go see it on the 10th.
I'll be in there.
Yeah, I'll be in there. Not excited. I'm not gonna say I'm excited. I'm just gonna be like, we'll see. I can't get my hopes up for these movies anymore. So
yeah, we get Monica Rambeau.
I'm hyped for this movie. Shoot, we got Captain Marvel with Spectrum with Miss Marvel. Yo, come on! Like this is a slam dunk. Got the female powerhouse and man, I'm ready for this movie. Should be 3 OP female characters kicking ass the whole movie. Let's go.
Jaja, you're excited for everything. I love how excited you are.
I know. Because when I'm not excited for it, I'm not excited for it. So I gotta get excited for the stuff that I like. Sorry.
Somebody has to keep it alive. So I'm glad it's you.
I'm ready for it.
No, I know. I'm sure you are. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's kind of been a dim week, guys. But actually, we made the hour. Does anyone have anything else that they want to talk about that happened this week?
Yeah, I got a random one.
Okay.
Has anyone started up Ranking of Kings?
Ranking of Kings season 2?
You're lying.
Yeah,
You're lying. What? Okay. Adding that
there
to
was
the
like
list.
a season. It was like a season 1.5 that came out too. I think there was like a 3-episode kind of special. Yeah, we totally dropped the ball on it.
I had no clue that it was out. I had no clue.
Yeah, Boji's back.
Okay.
That's my dude.
you got so excited. I'm so surprised that you didn't know.
That show was fire. I really enjoyed that show. It was like a hidden gem, like Made in Abyss. I can't wait till Made in Abyss comes back. That manga's only like 5 chapters out of where it left off. They I think it's once a month. They're going slow with it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
we got plenty to watch and read.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
So
for sure. So yeah, I have to catch up on that. Jaja, you should come down to New York for anime NYC. Join me and James.
I see.
Pull up on us.
They've been emailing me like crazy. Both of you got tickets?
Yeah. So James is going for the whole weekend. I'm only going on Friday. That's because that was all I could get.
That's for November what? What's the date of the week?
November 17th, that weekend.
Oh yeah. I probably won't be able to go. That's like blackout time in my job.
Peak holiday time for your job, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll report back.
I'll plan it out next year properly so that they can't say nothing. But okay. I gotta make it to Anime NYC. I miss it so much.
Yeah. We'll report back on that. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you guys have before you wrap up for this week?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, yes, let's let James go to bed. It is late where he is.
For real. Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. Japan time.
Yeah, I
Oh.
know. James, thanks for
Oh, yeah, it is 1 a.m.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Probably watch some anime till I'm
Listen,
falling
you
asleep.
gotta go see the Eren statue in Tokyo, man. I want to do that. I
There's
heard
an
it's a
Eren
trip.
I'm
statue?
gonna pull up on them.
Oh wow, yeah. Send
There's
us a
statues
photo.
from
You
almost
know they
all
got
the
Attack.
popular
I
characters.
think
Yeah.
there's an Attack on Titan theme
There
part
is.
of Disney.
Oh my God, wait. Go. No, it's not in Disney. I think it's in you have to wait. Where is that? You have to go there, James. Go there too.
If they got it, I'm gonna go.
Now we're excited about Attack on Titan, right?
Guys,
Some posers.
I don't hate Attack on Titan. I am just what part of Japan it is?
I hate how they're
oh no,
handling
it's
Attack on
it's in
Did
think
I
it's in
tell you I
Universal
want the
Studios.
autograph for Eren's like voice actor, the dub one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So if y'all ever see that, that person,
If he's at Anime NYC, I'll get a thing for you.
please.
I think it's at Universal's. Yeah, it's at Universal Studios.
Cool.
I think. Yeah.
I'll have to double check, and when I pull up,
check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, James needs some sleep so that he can actually go do these things.
Oh yeah. Sorry, we're not gonna hold you up any longer, James. Okay, well, thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for joining us. As always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds, follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, and rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.